please.
Should-
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on today's game of Astro Rebels. We are short a Yami for the moment. He should be joining us shortly. While we wait, when we go around and do some introductions, starting with Raybo.
Hello, I am Raybo. I will be playing Dusty, the Blue Ranger. Um, Hopefully not get squished. Ranger is usually what his nickname is.
DW.
Hi, my name is George. I'm sorry. I'm Georgia, and I play
Hi,
the
George. Zen.
Ugh.
Hello, my name is Zimbo, and I'm playing Jesse Brooke, the Graphite Ranger.
And Caius.
Hello, I am Kai 113. I play Tychus.
Okay. And I am Gordo. I will be your Morphin Master for this session. Last week, our Rangers completed their first fight against a monster, Corrosio, the corrosive artist.
Sorry.
In fighting him, they also encountered the RSA Rangers, a city-sanctioned group for which most of our team tried out for, but were rejected for various reasons. After their newcomer Tychus defeated the monster, we are now and helping the civilians escape. We now find our team back at the Aqua Base, recovering and getting some much needed R&R. Where do we find this? Is the night after the fight, so this is probably like 8-9 o'clock at night. What are you guys doing?
I believe I'll reiterate my offer of getting pizza.
If we didn't do that the night of,
Oh, I thought that
then
was
I would.
okay.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
guys
Then I would-
definitely like this is probably after getting back from pizza,
Okay.
unless you guys wanted to.
I misunderstood if it was like the night after we accomplished the fight, or if it's like the next day. My bad.
No, it's the day of. So like, I'm thinking it's about 7 o'clock. If you guys are going to go out, either just are getting back, or how do you want to play it? Are you just getting back, or do you want to be just heading out for pizza?
What do you guys think?
I don't care if we're going to get pizza. I'd say we go get pizza, play some games.
I kind of want to see what happens. If not, I feel like
Yeah.
if we're coming back, I then want to propose we do some kind of wealth check to see what prizes we got.
Okay, let's go out. You guys go out for some pizza. Ryan tells Yami to hang back. So the four of you head out for pizza.
Poor Yami.
George, do you have a spot in mind that you would normally go and grab pizza from?
Rage and Ralph's Pizza Plex. I don't know what exists in this place.
You just made it up. It's Rage and Ralph's.
Cool.
This is your world, man. Just make it up and go.
Exactly. It's Rage and Ralph's. So you make it to Rage and Ralph's ratatorium as you see Ralph, a muscular rat in a cut off t-shirt, sleeves torn off, and a giant monster truck behind him as the animatronic arm
Yo.
waves back and forth.
Dude, now I'm just hearing, hey, this is Raging Ralph.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Some no longer PC tattoos on the rat have been tastefully covered up.
You can still see like the outlines of where they were.
That's how tattoo removals are. But
What is going through Tychus's mind as he sees this statue out front? Because he's not from around here. So what is his first thought?
Why?
Does he ask that out loud of the rest of the...
I feel like he would.
Why what?
This just seems a bit much.
Well, obviously. That's why we're here. It's a celebration. We have to do a bit much.
I think they mean
Plus-
by the mascot.
Yes.
What? He's cool as hell. Wait,
George, the reason that you frequent this place so much is you had settled a disagreement with them. You were the one who actually got the tattoos removed from Ralph.
that's right. I
And
wasn't
it's-
about to give up my skee ball streak here, thanks to their out of PC compliance.
Oh,
So as
that was
part of the
you?
settlement, you get pizza for life here.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, we now got our designated hangout. Thank you, George.
Anytime.
Well,
Oh no!
Wait,
If Tychus is asking questions, you know Dusty's got answers. So it'd be like, this is a place where children come to play games and blah blah blah, and like talking your ears off about the history of locations like this.
My answer is he's one of our pagan gods of celebration.
So you just turn and look and be like, well,
Tell me I'm wrong.
Well?
quick question, GM. Does the pizzeria look like run down by any chance, or it's like kind of new, or
So it was dirt track themed, so it's hard to tell on the inside whether it's run down or it was part of the aesthetic that they were going for. It is dated chic. I will put it that way.
Ooh, that's a nice way to put it. Alrighty, let's just go in here and get some pizza, I guess.
Agreed.
We don't come here for just the pizza. We come here for the games.
Let's see. George, you have kept a high score here. What was the highest score as you look over at the leaderboard? You notice your initials are no longer at the top of the skee ball machine. You're no longer the top score.
Excuse me. I've got business. I'll take off for that.
Yeah, George immediately beelines it as the boys are just waiting to be seated. A Waiter comes up in a similar like cut off shirt, with a bandana tied around his head. He's like, "Welcome to Ralph's. Please try our new bodacious boneless wings, as well as our signature buffalo style chicken wing pizza. Have a bodacious day." Throws 3 menus down and walks away. This kid's about 16, 17, you'd estimate.
All right. So Jesse's gonna be that guy.
He's gonna be that guy. Do
It's
what?
gonna be great.
In the
And-
background, you hear, "Who the hell has the initials JFC?"
And so Jesse's gonna be like, excuse me," as kind of way back to the waiter.
Yes.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, would the pizza be serviceable for like for every customer that comes in here, or no? Because because I'm just saying that because cheese could get very hot and could burn people's mouths and could probably scar them. Like,
Sorry.
You consume the food at your own risk. As he turns around and walks away.
God, it's hard for me to pull up Karen. But anyway, so. But besides that, Jesse will be like, let's see how this pizza really is then.
Give me a
Be
culture
great.
roll.
I would love to see Jesse pull a Karen at that and be like, "No, I asked a question. Give me your manager."
I mean,
I was thinking that, but I'm like, nah, it's too much.
Have Jesse give me a culture roll. This is to see if you've been to a Ralph's recently. Okay. 12. I mean, you went as a kid. What you remember, pizza's not really all that great.
You hear probably more about the lawsuits.
Yeah, the kid's peeing in the ball pit, things like that.
Tiberius, was that your name, right?
it's Tychus, but you can call me Ty.
All right, sorry about that. Ty, quick heads up, don't go into the ball pit.
That seems like a place that only small children would go to.
Oh,
Oh,
he's learning.
oh.
I mean, I would assume because I only see small children.
I was just saying that. Also, it's probably best to be careful around here. This place is unsanitized as it is, and you get from like that a pink eye to an infection on the ear, or Jesse gonna start going off real quick with all the dangers that can happen.
You hear over the PA. Could somebody please remove their pantsless child from the ball pit? Thank you.
And that's why you don't go into the ball pit.
Example.
You see a very overworked, very distraught woman come scoop her kid out and leave before she stops, turns back around, and tries to dig through the ball pit to see if she can find the kid's pants. Give me a culture check with a downshift.
And do you even have culture?
I do not. Okay, so that is no specialization and with a downshift.
Yep.
I mean, is the what's the downshift from?
Down. It's from not from around here.
That only works on social.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a culture thing.
No, it's only socializing with other humans.
I see.
So just straight disadvantage roll. Okay.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Fumbled.
That is a fumble.
I'm not. I'm just focusing on my menu and just putting the fast way out of here, the better.
Just then is when the jamboree starts, and a series of animatronic creatures emerge from behind a
Heck yeah.
curtain. Tychus, you're not sure if this is a challenge to combat or some sort of like just practice dummies, but you think that you're supposed to fight these things. On
Oh
that
my
fumble.
god, this is gonna be great.
I don't know what to do about this. Good thing I have no weapons on me.
They did present you with glasses of water when you walked in.
I'm just
It's
gonna
sorry.
focus on me, myself, and I.
Do they start singing immediately, or does does
It
he just
starts with
take
a hard like guitar riff that, because these things are so old, holds a second too long because it's a pre-recorded. So you hear the welcome to I'm sorry, what was it? Was something Ralph's.
Oh, Raging Ralph's.
Welcome to Raging Ralph's. We're hoping you're ready to have a good time for a long time.
For the rambunctious rhapsodies.
I'm gonna like just slide over to these two and just say these things are not certified to be operational. They need to be checked right now.
All in agreement to not let George decide the place we eat.
I
You're not even paying for this.
George, you're probably
True.
still over at the skee ball. Like, you've probably dropped like $10 on this skee ball machine just trying to get your high score back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dusty's explaining that this is the reason that he got into technology because of the animatronics.
I think he goes
Like
into
I always wanted to figure out how they work because I knew they weren't the ones that walked around because they moved differently. So what I did was I snuck back there to figure out and may have disconnected one at one time.
And then I learned how to make spring lock suits, and then I might have accidentally shoved some souls into some of them. Don't worry about it. It's
Is
fine.
that the Vitamin 87?
But while Dusty is talking to to Ty about it, uh, Jesse's gonna go on to why these things need to be checked and cleaned and all this stuff. So I'm imagining Ty's gonna get like an information overload.
all the while. I imagine, Ty, you're looking at these things, trying to figure out what you need to do.
I'm just looking like what is this place?
It's a pizzeria.
Well,
Would Ty even? I don't even think Ty would know what pizza is.
oh no. He would not.
Someone shove him at a Street Fighter machine or something. I don't know.
You're actually the wrong person. That would
Dude,
be
did they
rude.
have Street Fighter?
I mean, I'm more
Oh,
focused on waiting for food because once again, he has not eaten for a long time.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say if at all possible, it'd just be like this is a place where adults would bring their children to basically get them out of their hair and eat all at the same time.
um,
So
so the
we're
waiter comes
doing this
back
with George.
and is like, what can I start you guys off with?
Pizza.
Yes, what sort of toppings do you want on your pizza?
Um, I say we do the buffalo chicken one.
All right, one
Good choice.
buffalo chicken pizza. I think he looks over at George and is like, ugh. Like, you've definitely been in here a couple times earlier this week.
Do I don't know where I am at this point.
Probably still
what
at
are
the
you
machine, just playing.
If I'm if my I don't know.
a we'll call it a acrobatics check.
Okay, gotcha.
Say difficulty 12.
Sure thing. Let's go ahead and let me go ahead and adolescent attitude that.
I was gonna say targeting probably would have been a good one too.
Yeah. There's a lot of good choices for skee ball.
Or skee ball.
So
Might
do
you
the
just want to throw
D.
it as hard as you can.
So I just picked the
That's
1d2 option if I'm
dangerous.
adding the 1d2, right? Or
There should be a +1 next to
okay. So the one that says fumble +1, right?
I think so, yeah. It might have a D8 next to it, I want to say.
See if that does it.
Very nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah. So you managed to. It takes you a bit. I would say like good 15-20 minutes. You dropped like $15 on this machine, but you've retaken your high score.
As things have been righted as they should be.
Like blew it out of the water or just barely beat it.
Like squeaked it out as there's now a line of like 10-year-olds behind George, like waiting to use the skee ball machine.
I dust my hands off, nod to the next kid. Good luck, buddy. And I'm gonna walk back. And then I'll pepperoni pizza adding onto that order.
Okay. I think you get back just as the buffalo chicken wing pizza is getting there, and you're like, give me a pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, classic.
Please and thanks.
Love it.
I'll take a cheese.
Wait, you didn't order?
I mean,
Listen. Listen, it just took me a bit to like check through all the ingredients in here.
It took you this long to decide on cheese?
Wow.
And the calorie intake and everything. Like, come on.
Just try a slice of this buffalo one. I think you'll like it.
Dude, gray was a good choice for you, apparently.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll let you think about it a little while.
I just want to see. I want to know Tychus's reaction as soon as he bites into some of this pizza.
Yeah, Tychus, it comes. You see this? Trying to think what you see this circular
Flatbread.
like flatbread come out with a whitish substance, stringy substance on it that is then topped with a swirl of orange. You would imagine it's some sort of sauce, and chunks of what you imagine is what was called chicken. Not exactly sure what that is.
Yeah,
Heck yeah,
think I'll try the slice of the buffalo chicken and the cheese.
Dusty
Okay.
already has a slice on his plate, pouring the Parmesan on.
Yeah. How does Tychus react? It's pretty spicy.
I think a best reaction without going into pure detail, I'd say, have any of you seen the restaurant to another world?
Have not.
Negative.
Ah, I mean,
Wait,
he,
is it one of those like over the top reactions? I think from what I've heard about that one.
no, it's just got you trying to, yeah. If we put him the TLDR is he is enjoying it more like take a shit of bite. Nothing really reacting.
Okay.
I wonder what the food what would the food be like on your planet? I'm intrigued.
I'm also intrigued too. Tell me more about your home, in all honesty.
Or as he says with food still in his mouth.
You can at least finish eating your food before you speak.
Oh yeah, true. But you know, you know he's not used to it, so he just starts out doing it
Yeah.
until you say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll finish and pretty much pretty much explained that pretty much like base fair how it looks structurally pretty much uh like Gome, like we pretty much Gintamified a Gome.
Okay.
While they talk about that, she's gonna get up and go get these psychopaths some cups of actual drinking, like cups to go get like soda or whatever, and not just water.
Oh, true. Dusty's mind would have been somewhere else to go
Yeah.
get
And then
soda.
she also needs a little bit of ranch just to kind of be the weirdo. Anyway.
It's not
I mean,
weird. A lot of
it's
people
not
do that.
weird. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but it's not weird.
Oh no, I just meant.
Um.
I will do one thing when George gets back.
Mm.
Okay.
Um, yeah, pretty much. I would be sitting pretty much upstairs. This is so no one would see and pretty much do something like dip my finger in the glass of water and lift it up, and you see a ball of water on my fingertip. Can you people do this? As I show a bit of
Interesting.
my hydrokinesis.
Oh. Most can't do that, no. Unless you're part, crap, what's his race called? Sorry.
It's
He's from
simply
Talonsar, so he'd
yeah.
be
Talonsar, so part Talonsar. Or part, yeah.
Yeah.
Talonsarian? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Close enough.
I'll go into more detail of where I am and the gun down stuff when we're back at base.
Yeah. I say we finish the pizza, everybody plays a round of the games. Dusty, starts playing and then starts may or not be hacking into some of the games.
Oh, Dusty definitely.
Accidentally.
Yeah. What is Dusty's go-to game? Like
probably something where the probability is so high that nobody else can get it.
Like one of those coin games.
But he figured out a way to just make it work every time.
Do one of the physics-based games where you can make like the huge pile of coins fall over.
Yes.
You manage to deduce it down.
Give me some sort of smarts roll.
Technology?
I was gonna say, give me a tech check.
All right, cool. I will tech check. I'll spend a idea point to get an edge in it.
Okay. Nice.
Low roll, but at least I got critted on the D6.
Yeah, you critted on the D6.
That's another story point.
So you hang back for a minute because you know how these machines work. You have to time it just right to where enough people have invested their money into it to be able to get the big payout. You drop in your coin, pays out 100,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Dusty not even very nonchalantly just drops the quarter in and is just, oh, there we go.
I just imagine just the numbers around his head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, if people are around, he's explaining what he's doing.
Oh, 100%. He's sitting there like, now you see, if I drop this coin in right now,
clink. And
one
then
of the
course,
employees will, yeah, one of the attendants walks by and's like, as the tickets continue to spew out of the machine.
And then, of course, he's explaining to Tychus that you really just go up and you get something that's not really worth what you just spent in all of the games, unless you're, Dusty, who can just basically outthink the games.
The bane of all the guy's attendants.
Yep. Forces an attendant to switch out tickets halfway through.
Yeah, exactly. The reel runs out as Dusty's still collecting tickets. What does Jesse step up to?
Alrighty. So like one of those like racing games basically.
Yeah, like the one where it's the chair.
The Daytona machines basically.
Yeah.
Why would I not be surprised if you were just like, I guess we should race?
I mean, if Zen's doing it, I would totally go against him.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty.
Dude, I want to push Tychus into the one that's less grody, looking to force Jesse to deal with one that looks the most.
That'd be great. No, because he has a personal cleaning kit on it.
Oh yeah, you already know.
He's got the fanny pack, like, zip.
Please, can it be in a fanny pack? That'd be great.
Tychus already has like a 5-second advantage.
Not even before Jesse sits down though.
Oh,
He's gonna like wipe this at least the seat and steering wheel down with rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Trust me, I
Alright.
don't want anything of what these kids touch or want to know what their hands has been.
You definitely, like, throw the rubbing alcohol on there, and you pull the wipe up, and it's just jet black.
As after that, he'll like sit down.
Alright. Both of you give me a driving check.
Can I use my specialization in driving?
You can.
Alrighty. First time using specialization. So what do I do?
Just
It'll just ask you.
It'll just ask you.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Describe for me how Jesse drives this game.
So I'm imagining everyone thinking Jesse's like gonna drive safe or something like that, like an actual
Yeah.
car, right?
Yeah.
But you're starting to see him as a menace going through, basically just passing everyone in this game, basically. As
Yeah.
you just slowly see him like slowly starts to get a grin in his face.
Yeah, Tychus, you start off pretty well. Like, you're getting the hang of the game, you're driving along, and then all of a sudden, Jesse cuts you off and takes the better line on the turn, and you drop back to about 8th place out of 12. As Jesse's just full on Tokyo drifting this thing around every corner. Like,
Jeez.
starts off like, you see him start off oh, go ahead.
I'm just doing it.
Just butter's fine.
Just initial D in the background.
You see Jesse start off like very safe driver, 10 and 2, and then as the game goes on, he starts switching to the one hand atop the wheel and then just like whipping the wheel back and forth as he just blows through these corners.
I would say for once you see like Jesse breaks character for a bit, and you just hear him yell like "move it" if he like gets in with hits someone. As when he
Fascinating.
I'm assuming he won first, right?
Oh, easily.
Yeah. When he wins first, he's gonna like get up and like hype himself up, going, "That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. No one can beat me, not even since high school. Let's go."
Good game.
Oh, right, yeah, good game, good game.
Jesse
what good
forgets who he is.
sportsmanship.
Oh man. Jesse, before now, how many times would you say you've been into Raging Ralph's?
I would say probably like again once as a little kid, really. Or probably a few times as a little kid, maybe. Yeah, for like birthday parties or something like that.
Yeah,
It was never a let's go to here. That's like a family outing.
right. I think this is where you found your love of driving. Like, you definitely.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is like. You definitely cruised past a bunch of kids at like birthday parties and stuff. And this just brings you back to that moment, and you're like, "Oh, that's right. And I'm actually an adult."
Anyways, should we head out now, or
Yeah, we got to see what we won with our tickets.
Yeah. And I gotta.
Not before somebody plays me at a fighting game.
Oh, I'll take that challenge.
All right, this is one of those. It almost looks like a DDR stage type
Ooh.
fighting games. Where they have haptic gloves for you to like get the feedback of punching, as well as like a DDR board for you to be able to actually move your character around
Mm.
in 3 dimensions on the map.
Yeah, I saw the like really old school one they had for like Tekken that was hooked up at GameWorks a while back at Vegas. That was pretty cool.
So you step up and you're George, do you have a go-to character?
For Street Fighter or for what?
So this is an original title. This is
Okay.
Ralph's Fury? There you go.
yeah, Raging Ralph's Round 2.
Yes, I will be.
They have
I'll be Dan, the crocodile lumberjack.
he's
Don't know.
like
I don't know.
yeah.
That's pretty good, actually. That's really like
I
on the
think
spot.
that's spot on. That's on brand. As Dan goes, all right, let's get chopping.
I'm pretty sure Dusty would just like pick the, basically the main character.
You pick Raging Ralph.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just like,
There's some
oh.
Oh, good.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna make they're so self-absorbed with their company, basically.
Yeah, exactly. This is like they definitely paid somebody to make this game.
You ain't gonna like me when I'm hungry.
Have a Snickers, man. You're not yourself if you don't eat.
All right. George, I imagine that you have some sort of martial arts proficiency.
I do.
All right. Roll Dusty, do you?
Yes. However, we're in a video game,
Okay.
and I'm a nerd.
Go ahead and roll a tech check for me.
Thank you.
Against your martial arts, George.
Okay. So did you just want me to roll a might, or what do you want me to roll against him?
What you would roll if you were making a regular attack. So like whatever's higher, your finesse or might. And then
Gotcha.
because
Oh, sorry. And then because what?
and then
I should be able to
because
specialize.
yeah, you have specialization because it's your martial artist.
Yeah, MMA is her specialization.
Ooh.
Let's see here.
I think I would give you an edge because I bet you've played this game a couple times.
Okay. So might. So I guess I'll use specialization because anyway. Skill shift. So it'd be a shift up one or edge or no?
Just edge. Yep.
Gotcha.
So no upshift.
Yeah, just
what difficulty?
14.
Yeah, you're trying to beat a 14.
Oh, okay. It didn't even show me edge. Oh, there it is. Oh, my bad. I'm dumb.
You're
No,
fine.
you're good.
All right.
I get. Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold
No.
on a second. Hold on. Excuse me. What have we got there?
You rolled
Wait,
a 1 and a 3 on a d4.
Shenanigans. I don't know if did I have anything for that? I don't think
I mean, you
did.
did. You got your specialization, which allowed you to roll 2 d20s. Or I'm sorry, you got your specialization, which gave you a d4 and a d2.
The
Both
edge
terrible.
rolled. Yeah.
Oh no, I just rolled bad. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I thought
bad rolls.
I could only reroll ones on socials, so that's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I had something or not. That's cool.
Yeah. It's very frustrating because it's like watching that guy get perfects on like DDR or Just Dance, and they're barely moving.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know
it's-
he's not trying.
He-
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
He's not like engaging like very physically. He's just like doing the bare minimum amount of effort to hit you as hard as he can.
Okay then.
Like you start off doing pretty well. Like you're getting in there, you got a few good licks in, and then he busts out Raging Ralph's special ability where he summons a monster truck and just runs over you, and he just spams that ability multiple times. Which is just
I can't believe George got stun locked.
exactly.
You ever
I was
just
just-
been in one of those fighting games where a button masher just
How?
ticks
Yeah,
you
no,
off?
I remember quite clearly as what was his name? I keep having flashbacks to this one time a friend would play Soul Calibur with me, and the big dude with the axe would just keep kneeing me in the chest, and it kept stun locking me.
You're just getting stun locked by this monster
How?
truck driving back and forth across the map.
You dick weasel! You can't stun lock me when you're wearing a VR gauntlets. Oh, fine, you win. Text appears above her head. Georgia will remember this.
Don't blame me, blame the rolls.
Oh man. So you finish up, and
No, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Go on, go buy your ticket thing. Your prizes. I'd like to make a wealth roll.
okay, roll for me a D8.
I'm probably not gonna have anything, but I can hope. Damn. Okay, never mind.
No, you're that person who blows all of their tickets as soon as they have them.
Damn, I am.
You definitely have a collection of erasers that have been lost in your room somewhere. Or bouncy balls, or like pocket slime.
All those Tootsie Rolls I bought.
There's a pile
you
of
just buy the
wrappers on.
candy.
What's sad is half the Tootsie Rolls have probably been in there for 20 years. So like,
Heck yeah.
they're not the
Man,
tastiest of Tootsie Rolls.
Man, these Tootsie Rolls are older than this world's xenophobia.
All right. Yep. Well, very
Okay.
well. So next time I will get you, sir. Or we could always do a gentleman's sort of DDR. Anybody else have anything else they wanted to do before we take off?
No, I think after eating, Dusty would want to get back to start analyzing the stuff that we got.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
think
imagine. Oh, go ahead.
now you go first.
I was just gonna say, I imagine that George is just training like this is some bull crap. Like, how do I lose?
So I may or may not be considering using the latest ability she got to go steal a roll of tickets. Maybe.
Damn, klepto George over here.
Dang.
Yeah, I think I'll go and yeah,
It's not my fault. They named it whatever we need.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, I think I'll go back and make sure to bring back leftovers for Yami.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we don't.
I'm sure we'd bring back some.
Yeah.
He's not here to break a punching machine.
That's what I was. That's what I guess he would have done, and it would have been great.
Actually, I mean, I wanted to see him play Area 51 or one of the shooting games. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely. I feel like he would damage the machine and the wall.
You managed to, on your way back, you start to see the Mariner Bay Citizens Alliance, which is anybody who has lived here long enough know this is sort of the anti-alien group in the area, protesting outside, just saying they belong out there, not behind. Get them out of our hair.
What?
How close are they? Are they close?
I would say you guys are walking down one side of the street. They're on the other side, kind of protesting out in front of the local mall.
If they're in our path, Dusty will be like, technically your ancestors aren't from around here either.
Ours were at least on this planet well before any of these creatures started invading.
Technically, even humanity is made of star stuff.
Emperor Grum's latest invasion could have meant the end for everyone. Enough of these aliens trying to move in and start trouble.
Please tell me this person is white.
Oh, they're white as all get out.
All right. So Dusty will turn and be like, "So you're blaming you're blaming an entire species or anything from not this planet on the work of one person. So that means you endorse slavery?"
No, I don't.
But your ancestors did.
Monsters have been coming here for
But your
years.
ancestors did.
Guys, I'm getting scared. Dusty's getting sassy.
I know.
You cannot logically defend if you are not willing to accept your logical path of what your ancestors did. So you cannot put up a fight in this argument without having some sort of backing. It just doesn't make sense. So
but
you can walk away and go back to your house. Have a nice day. And Dusty walks on.
What is everybody's reaction to Dusty just basically logic stopping this? I can only describe as a Karen.
Baffled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, pretty baffled.
Baffled and but with also kudos.
What is Tychus? I forgot to ask this earlier. What is Tychus wearing around? Like, is he in the same clothes that he was earlier today, or did they find him something else to wear? Do you imagine?
I mean, I imagine that they found him close because he did wash off the seawater.
Yeah. So, what do you imagine that it is that you're wearing right now?
I
Um,
think he.
I would
that
imagine
basically
just
is pretty much
stuff we found around the aqua base.
Obviously, one of those gym T-shirts I bought.
Yeah.
time, so let's do that in the morning.
All right.
Oh yeah, I would assume we're still at night, so probably everything's closing.
Yeah, everything's closing down. You guys arrive back at the aqua base. Ryan's watching a news broadcast about the events of earlier.
So did you? so did you talk to? Sorry, hold on. So did you have a word with
Yami?
not
Yeah.
Yami? Yeah. Did you have a word with Yami about trying to pick up one of the other rangers?
That didn't come up, but it's definitely something I recommend against.
Just curious. That's all.
You see the broadcast, they're interviewing Christian, the red RSA ranger.
Dude, we never even saw him out there.
Yeah, what was he doing in the fight?
I think what I call it, I think those are the only two in Zords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were, but he messed up while inside Sword or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's the one that destroyed the landscape. All right.
Yeah, pretty much hearing like simulators, like maybe I should go into these simulators because out of everyone, I have no hours in Zord Sims.
As you watch, you see Chris standing at attention, arms behind his back, almost like Eddie's in the military, and he's giving very like standard answers, like, "Yeah, we did our best. We're not sure who those other 5 rangers are that showed up, but we were happy to have them assist in taking care of that monster. They were a tremendous help. I can't imagine we could have done it without them. But at the same time, it's very dangerous being a Power Ranger. We can't have just anybody putting on a suit and calling themselves a Power Ranger."
I'm doing that mocking, mimicking kind of talk, like as if.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm about to say Jesse's kind of doing that too.
I mean, me when I could cast my sword glowed, pure energy.
Good for you, kid.
Yeah, I think Dusty would be watching this and looking into like the morphing grid and the stuff from the
Yeah.
monster. Multitasking.
Yeah, give me a science check on the materials that you're working with.
Copy.
Oh yeah, Ryan. I kind of told
21.
some like city official that my name's Deandra Nuts.
That was
I don't know if
great.
I don't know if that lady exists, but just letting you.
George, you could have just said nothing, Everything you say has consequences.
Fair. I was trying to get more information out of him at the time, but yes.
Also, what the hell kind of name you used?
What?
So for the science, that's going to be the lava stuff. Do you mind
Yeah.
if I take a tech roll for the morphing grid? Because
Yeah,
my question would be, if we're all on the morphing grid, what is this, with two different Power Ranger teams doing to it?
absolutely. Go ahead and make a tech check.
And I'll use my other idea point for that one.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
So, what you get from analyzing the lava is you notice a resonant frequency that is different than the resonant frequency of this universe. So, Dusty, I imagine, has a pretty well understanding of multiverse theory. All of it sort of,
the theory of
yeah.
plus
The theory,
comic books with
yeah.
multiverses. Yeah.
So, the theory states that each object from a particular universe resonates at a different frequency, and that's how come they can occupy the same space. This is resonating at a different frequency than is of the resonance of the world, and you sort of notice that. So this lava, much like Tychus, is not from around here. On the tech check, Ryan had said that there are multiple Power Rangers teams operating across the United States currently, and it doesn't seem to be causing too much strain. You're not sure how it is affecting them, but it is peculiar that they got their powers the same time that you did, yet their operating seems to be at a much further stage along what is normally possible for a ranger.
So basically, it seems like they're boosted.
They're boosted, but if you look at the data that you're getting from the grid, it doesn't seem like there's an extra power draw from the grid for their powers. So something else is augmenting it.
Do I want to use a story
One.
point? Because now you got me thinking.
If you don't, then Ryan's gonna. I'd say you. This took a couple hours for you to get all this information. It's probably pushing close to midnight at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Not right now, but it's got Dusty thinking.
Yeah. Ryan sort of comes in. Dusty, you're still up?
Yeah, I've found out some fascinating things about both this lava and the other rangers on the morphing grid. Not, I know you told us that there's multiple from Project Squadron,
Right.
but I'm talking about the ones here in town.
The RSA Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
What are you seeing?
Well, first off, the lava is like resonating. Like, I don't know how well you read into string theories or have any ideas on uh multiple universe, but
Yeah, that's
it's
done.
said it is said that things from different universe resonate at a different frequency, which is what this lava is doing.
So you're saying
So
it's
it
from
tells me
another
from
years.
another universe. And then as for these rangers, they are somehow getting boosted without using more power from the morphing grid,
Huh.
which is something I plan on looking into.
Yeah. It's good information to have. Once you get some sleep, George, stop with the kickboxing.
You're not my real dad.
That hits close to the actual home here.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's great. It's
fine.
hilarious. It's still funny. Yeah, Dusty will be like, I will. I want to do this first, and he'll literally continue working again until he passes out.
What's Jesse doing during all of this? Did he
Oh,
actually get to bed at a reasonable time?
I would say, due to everything that happened, I would say he probably will.
Yeah. I think he's still feeling pain along his ribs where he got slashed by that batling.
Yeah, at most he'll like probably go to the sick bay and actually thoroughly get that checked out, then just like a quick patch.
Give me a science medicine check.
Okie dokie. And because of that, my medicine finally, or my science actually went up. Oof.
Yeah.
But for real, after hearing what you learned and what he was just talking about, I have like quite a crazy conspiracy theory about what's going on. Not that she heard it, but
Oh, you will. You know Dusty ain't keeping his mouth shut.
9. I failed.
Yeah. Oh,
Let me.
you managed to patch it up, but you were a little overgenerous with the rubbing alcohol, and it just stings to high heavens as you try to fall asleep. It's really hard, especially because you can hear the clicky clack of Dusty's fingers on the computer in the room next door, and it's just
It's like slowing down because he's falling asleep
it's
as
like-
he do it. So it's just like
and it's like
Uh, if that's keep going on, I will say Jesse would like wake up basically, and we'll go over to Dusty's room.
what is Tychus doing?
well, I'm not in my room. Remember, I'm at the.
Whatever the source of the sound
Yeah.
is.
I think if he has the chance, try and do the Zord's simulator if there is one.
Yeah, I imagine there's at least one for the rescue Zords. Roll a d6 for me.
That is a 5.
That's very fitting. You end up in the Red Lightspeed Rescue Zord simulator. Give me a driving test.
Wow,
Very
that is
nice.
a literal critical.
Yeah. Tychus, you find yourself in the Zord simulator and are going through the different controls, and it's almost intuitive to you how quickly you're picking this up, as you managed to boot up a simulation of the situation that you were in earlier today. And whereas Chris had sort of plowed through the landscape, you're able to sort of maneuver, making sure not to take out any of the cars, and are able to handle the Red Lightspeed Rescue Zord better than you ever would have thought. It almost feels like second nature. I think this reaffirms for Tychus he's where he's supposed to be.
I think the thing when he's done, he's slowly looks at the Astro dagger for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and starts to slowly get out and try and figure out where his room is. Made him sleep.
I think Ryan sort of finds you wandering the halls. Tychus, are you okay?
Yeah, just trying to figure out where I'm to sleep.
Yeah, he sort of leads you over to the barracks. I imagine he's grabbing Dusty as he's pulling Tychus into the room, as the two of you kind of settle into this military style barracks room. George, you were told to stop training.
Yeah.
Are you actually stopping to train?
I'm gonna do it real quiet.
You'll do some push-ups quietly.
Give me a infiltration roll.
Okay.
It's like a kid sneaking out to go like get some cookies or something like that.
I gotta learn these new Power Ranger things, you know? Push it. Vegeta
I
didn't
feel
become
that.
Super Saiyan in a day. I realize I have nothing to back this one up, but that's okay.
You already used your adolescent attitude.
Exactly.
We got enough story points. If you want to use one, use one.
Oh yeah, what's the difficulty?
We'll call it difficulty 15.
Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do. Oh, actually, I did snag. Oh yeah, it comes as a snag because
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
have
you have
anything in it.
no.
Yeah, I failed.
I think
So
you get.
that might play
Yeah.
into something funny if you want.
Yeah. So what do you?
I actually just took on extra grid power for my level up. I might accidentally rock the floor because I took power quick.
Do you morph when you're training or no?
Oh
'Cause that
no,
would
no,
be-
never mind. No, never mind. Fuck it. No. Okay, no. Then I completely whiff probably attacking one of the dummies. Knock
You
them
try
all
and
over.
be. Yeah, and it's one of those like Wave Master bags where there's water filling the bottom, and you do a jump spin kick. It's hits it clean on the top, and just the thing collapses and boom. It's probably 1:00 in the morning
Whose cat was that?
as Ryan comes into the training room.
Oops.
George,
Fine. I'm gonna.
he sort of stops you. What are you still doing?
Training?
You went through a huge fight. You gotta give yourself a chance to rest. You don't have anything to prove. You're a Power Ranger.
No offense, but I had to become a backdoor Power Ranger after several failures through the last few years. I kind of tend to believe that I need to prove quite a lot.
Listen, you had something that most people wish they had. You speak your mind more so than anybody I know. You know what you believe and are willing to fight for it.
Not many people want to put up with that. But I appreciate that you're willing to.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you that you have nothing to prove. But you don't need to put yourself through hell to prove to the world that you're good enough. 'Cause just being you is good enough.
Aw, thank you. But this is also just a Thursday. I like martial arts.
Because
You
you're
also-
good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, people like you.
Like if that was like said from behind her, she'd be like, "What the?"
What are you still doing up?
You here for round two?
Listen, I don't know everything that's going on with you, but I didn't read a little bit of your personnel file. You've definitely put in the work to be here. And I don't know what they didn't see each time that you tried out. But if I was the one making those decisions, you would have been a Power Ranger a long time
Oh, she's getting at her.
ago.
she'll be quiet for a minute. Thanks. I'll fix stuff up.
I can wait for the morning. Get some sleep.
Okay. Good night, Ryan. Thank you. She doesn't know how to act.
Yeah, she's like, he was nice to me. What is this?
I have feelings.
I was treated as a person.
I don't know what to do. I'm feeling all these emotions.
I have a glass box of my emotions.
I guess because I don't know what to do, I'll leave and then I'll teleport home back where people will help me get back into the right place of mind.
You teleport
Can't
back.
be
home.
having all these feelings here. I gotta get somewhere where the feelings are non-existent.
I have to teleport somewhere where I can shove these feelings down and never think about them.
That's healthy.
Absolutely.
Very.
Your mom is passed out, like she always is, in the chair, TV on. It's like the Home Shopping Network.
This sword sharpens itself. I will turn it off for her and cover her in a blanket. And then I'm gonna go to bed.
Familiar routine for you. You sort of settle down for the night.
Also, before I took off from the one place, I would like to have, I guess, left a really colorful note with the pizza we got for Yami.
Okay. You missed a fantastic bonding experience. Wish you could have been there.
We left him
I
some
get showed off
stale
his cool
Tootsie
water
Rolls.
powers.
Pizza and stale Tootsie Rolls, some Airheads. You know, the normal stuff you get.
And this like Tarzan eraser for a pencil, even though he won't know what that is.
It's one of those terrible erasers too, so it's just like
Wait, did Dusty spend all of his tokens on the little stuff and didn't go for like the huge prize?
Oh no. He got probably the most expensive one, and then just like basically kind of scaled down from there until the candy.
Okay, so he got the latest gaming console. I will let you figure out what you want to call this thing.
Oh jeez. It's gonna have to be something from Cranston Technology. You'll have to give me a minute to think of it.
the Playbox X.
You have the cranberry phones, so this would be
Cramboy.
The Billy box.
Yes. That's it. That's what it is. But it's like the Billy box, like it has to have some ridiculous number because it's not the first.
The Billy box 720.
Yes. Because he, like Microsoft, doesn't know how to number
things properly.
But Dusty completely understands.
All right, they had the
They
Billy
don't
box.
have to deal with that much of a copyright.
Well, right, we have the Billy box original. Then you have the Billy box 1. Then you have the Billy box X, and now you have the Billy box 720. How does that not make sense?
Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Of course, he just goes back to the base and breaks it down just to make it better. Like no respect to anything technology. He just wants to make it better.
Mm-hmm. These cranberry pie boards are lame. Make my own stuff.
The next morning comes, and you remember what you said last night. You need to get Tychus something other than the discarded remains or what was ever in the Aqua base.
And also a stolen George's school.
I also just am low-key plotting to see if we can convince this kid that like the normal or casual clothing method would be trip pants from Hot Topic.
back to the '90s Jenga style of pants, all
Jinko.
baggy.
Oh my god.
Get him Jenko jeans.
Give
just
him a
like-
give him a jorts, you know.
We'll go get some Echo jeans.
But
Note to self: pick out my own clothes.
so real quick, right? Did George clean up that mess when she gets back, or no?
When I get back, yeah.
What time does George head back to the Aqua base?
What, like, I guess, like 8?
I imagine that Jesse is like the 6 a.m.
Yeah.
type guy. So he finds the mess before George has had a chance to clean it up.
Dad told me I could leave it there, okay?
Huh. But like in a very doubtful way, as he's like mopping it up.
Yeah.
You have to mop up. I knocked it. Oh, wait, never mind. I know what you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you come back and he's cleaning it up.
All right, Rangers. So far, from what Dusty has told me, this threat that you're fighting is not of this universe. And it's caught me a little off guard. I thought these were the remnants of Grum's army, or maybe Queen Banshara found a way to start sending her forces back through.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna have to talk to somebody who has a better handle on the situation.
I think I'll trip out and say, wish I could be more help, but the only info that I have is that they go by the name the Sinister Specters.
Something.
Sinister specters.
Those sounds
At this-
like Spider-Man villains, but I mean,
Well, that's the
Um,
Sinister Six. You're not too far from.
at this point, you see him touch a wrist communicator, and a hologram projection shoots up of Billy Cranston. Calling Billy Cranston. Billy, come in. Has your teams encountered any creatures with streaks of magma in them? Have you had a chance to analyze it? Yeah. Whatever this is not from our universe. Yeah. Does the name Sinister Specters mean anything to you? Ryan sort of pans it over, and Billy sees Tychus. This was my selection for the Red Astro powers. He's from one of the planets that was destroyed by that anomaly we detected 3 months ago. Yes. It was one of the Psycho Rangers, right? There's something very strange about all this. Oh, let me introduce you to my team. As you met Tychus, he's my Red Ranger. This is Dusty, our Purple Ranger. He was the one who identified that magma residence on our side. And I think he'd give you a run for your money. You recently broke down one of your gaming consoles and said that he enhanced it.
Dusty is not saying a word. He is like this is like fangirl, but like quiet fangirl.
So like,
pretty much like don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself.
Exactly. Like I'm not saying anything because I'm gonna say something stupid.
Jesse Brooke, our resident emergency responder. And yes, I imagine that you're from.
Thanks. I've read an embarrassing number of fan fictions about you.
This is great.
Wait, what? Ryan ends the call.
Dusty lets out breath. He's just like, oh, okay.
You wrote fanfics about Billy?
I said I've read them, not wrote them.
Oh, I could have sworn.
I heard wrote.
I mean, she could have, but she's read all of them. Is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Why would you admit you read fanfiction of him?
I thought she definitely would have like read conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
No, read conspiracy theories, but she was also just being awkward. She's like, "Yo, there's a lot of fan fictions about you, sir."
Oh no, this was in character.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, you said why would I read fan fictions about him?
Yeah. Why would you admit that?
Why wouldn't I? What's the problem with it?
See, I was imagining that she wrote like
she might have
letters about unethical practices, like why are you shipping this labor over to China? And
no, she has. I'm just look.
trying to not.
I was trying to open this dialogue just to make it awkward because she'd have just been like, "Wow, there's a lot of awkward fan fictions about you and Tommy online."
Anyway,
that would definitely be awkward.
But I do have some uniforms for you guys that Billy developed. Comes with a holographic face mask that allows you to alter your appearance to prevent your identities from being exposed.
Is it mandatory?
I would keep it on you. You don't have to wear it unless you feel
Okay.
it's necessary to morph. But after what happened last time, I would hate for you guys to get exposed like that. Jesse, you could still picture the guy's face who definitely saw you when you saved him from that car.
None of this better have been made with child labor. I'll be on Billy's ass later.
As far as I know, this was a personal project of his.
Of course, of course.
Of course.
But all right, I believe Tychus needs a new wardrobe. Can't be going around in traditional Talon Star garb, especially after morphing in public.
Also, the clothes that will lend it to me don't fit.
Yeah.
I like to imagine the pants are sagging and your midriff's exposed. Like it's just like this really awkward vibe.
Holding it up
one of-
with one hand.
Yeah, one of the sleeves definitely is like ripped, so it's like hanging over his hand.
I think we could find our time to lend some help to get him some clothes somewhere.
Indeed.
To the
Well, I
market.
mean, we just got the new uniform, so you can,
You need some
Okay.
stuff for like when he's not wearing the uniform.
True.
All right. So you guys head to the mall?
Yeah, Dean.
Yes.
Man, I could have sworn there's another person on this team. Oh well.
I mean, I'll relay, leave Yami a message that will be at this specific mall, which I imagine is what.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I was
He
gonna say,
probably
I'm
did-
sure Ryan can send him.
You
Yeah.
probably just missed him saying "see you never" again at some point. We just didn't know.
See, this is a constellation gift, old pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You do see the pizza was taken, so he
It's fine.
was at least here at some point.
He got the pizza and candy. We're all good.
We'll stop by Claire's and get him something pretty. It'll be fine.
Little trinket for the arm.
Yeah.
So you guys head to the mall. That same group of protesters is out front.
Dusty just shakes his head. It's just like it's not worth it today, and
Yeah,
walks right in.
Yeah, let's just walk in, ignore it with my hands in my pocket.
Is it literally the same guy, or did that guy like not show up?
Hey,
that
do you
guy's
guys?
still out front, like.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, do you guys have any literature?
They definitely hand you like a pamphlet.
Cool,
as
thank
you
you.
walk in.
I pull out one of my red pens and
You
just
start reading
walking.
it, and it just there's definitely like typos. It's the key point of their argument is like there have been an increased number of galactic invasions over the past few years. We've had a flying red spaceship outside, and then a army of robots that seem to be coming from outer space. they cite like these invasions, but they always only seem to target one city, which you're like, that seems like a real bad start of your argument. Like,
I'll just start, working on that as we go.
yeah.
So I'll hand it back later.
I was gonna say she'd be working on that, and Dusty would be in his personal device, still trying to trace this like morphing grid anomaly that has the other Rangers powered up.
Yeah.
Quick question for Jesse. For
Yep.
Jesse, right? Are they on the parking lot of the mall or on the sidewalk?
They're on the sidewalk out in front of the mall. They're not
Oh.
actually standing in the parking lot.
Okay, because I was trying to see if there is a
You're
way.
gonna try and do like the private property and get them
Yeah,
kicked off.
Cite them for creating like a fire hazard by blocking the entrance.
yeah.
That's the thing. Why would you pick the mall to?
Why wouldn't you pick the
protest
mall?
A lot of foot traffic.
Ugh.
Gotta get the mall walkers and then all the teenagers, indict them into it.
Yeah, but Jesse will probably like slowly like peel apart and try to find like a security guard to like ask if a higher up can. It's like, hey, these guys are like being a nuisance in your property.
Play this out. What are they doing?
One of them groped me.
Make a deception check.
Wow. All right then.
You're gonna see Jesse's eyes like kind of widen up.
Look. There's the old man way that you're doing it.
What? What do you mean the old red way?
Yeah.
George just went hard.
I get to reroll. I get to reroll this.
All right. Yeah, just
I mean, if you want to set a story point, go for it.
You just got one, so just spend it. It's all good.
No,
I only get to reroll though.
It has an ability that any social check she gets to reroll once.
Nice.
I'll hold the story point, but I'm just saying I can reroll this at least.
Watch, it's another one.
Oh my god!
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Holy crap!
That's what I'm talking about.
The wild swings.
Wild card.
Just for everyone's information, we're up to 10 story points.
Which one did it?
Oh, it was the one out front handing out the pamphlets.
Told Roger not to do that anymore, and he's gonna.
He's done it more than once.
My eyes widen.
Jesse's eyes widen even more.
When you lie, turns out to be some form of truth.
Something, a lie is a truth.
So how about we get going to the hot topic?
And we're walking.
Why? I'm gonna look over at George. Go back. Why did you say that?
I just wanted him to go get rid of them.
I was trying to get rid of them.
You take too long explaining your crap.
You look back, and the security guard has full on tackled this guy.
Well, follow me. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just don't look.
Dusty not looking up, going, "You just ruined that man's life."
Apparently, well deserved.
He potentially deserved it. I don't know. Let's just go.
We're gonna talk about this later, George.
So you go into hot topic. You find the novelty T-shirts.
I say we get him a corn T-shirt.
Heck yeah! I'm
I think,
down with that.
I would assume that this is. You know what? I'm gonna roll to see if George is trying to BS me.
Make a streetwise check.
Ha! I'm skilled in that.
It's fine. I'm not even BSing him. I'm just like, we can get him a rock T-shirt. If he rolls low, we've convinced him to get a My Little Pony T-shirt.
15.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think with this on a slow, Lacey, if there's like some kind of Macy's or Bosco's.
So you have Macy's on your plan?
Well, I think he's. I
Well,
think with the
department.
15, what you're picking up is that this is a
Oh.
youth store. Like this is definitely more teenagers, more. You see a lot of facial piercings, which you're like, why would somebody insert metal through their nasal cavity? That seems to not be the most
Here, let me-
effective way to insert oxygen.
While you're sitting there trying to read me, I'm gonna take on my best Dusty impression. You would call this a popular culture store.
Can I just leave?
Yeah,
Can I
yeah,
just
but
walk away?
yeah, there'll be a part where I just tell Ty, come on, I'm taking.
Fine.
We're going to Old Navy. Come on.
Oh Lord.
Dude, I'm with you, Georgia. I love Hot Topic.
I think Dusty and George are just like talking about the history of Hot Topic and how it used to be like the cool store, and now it's become this hot
What
piece
do you
of
mean
garbage.
it used to be? I can buy
Now
pop
it's-
figures from there now.
Yeah, now all the Nickelodeon T-shirts are weird.
Heck yeah.
Come on, Ty. I'm gonna give you at least more common clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. Give
What
me
does-
a wardrobe that somehow links it to my spectrum color.
What does Ty find? Like what does he settle on?
Oh my gosh, can we do like a Pretty in Pink, like getting dressed sequence of him
Okay,
come out,
yes.
and we
I
all
was-
give a
I
thumbs
was
up or thumbs down?
I was definitely
Like,
thinking of the Clone High makeover. If y'all seen Clone High,
no.
I've not seen much of it. I've seen a little bit.
I've seen it.
You know, Dusty's looking at trying to do his, calculations and barely looks up to give the thumbs up or thumbs down on certain outfits.
So give me the rundown of what Tychus goes with. What are the choices that he starts off with, and what does he ultimately settle on?
It's like black T-shirt, red hoodie. Black T-shirt, slightly darker red hoodie.
Red hoodie, dark t-shirt.
okay, let's go with yeah, like red tee and a black zip up.
Oh, he went for the opposites.
And,
He goes red dress. He doesn't understand gender roles, so he's like, this
Oh my
entire
God.
store I could shop.
I mean, I think I would know the difference between male and female.
He
So,
comes out in a Snuggie.
I'm just this conveniently Snuggie hung up out of the box.
Yeah.
I
No
guess.
questions.
So look, I just want to argue one little thing, and that's in one instance he came out in a Tyrannosaurus Kigurumi, and that was. I'm kidding.
I don't even know what that is.
Onesie.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
yeah.
It was red though.
Yeah.
Not sure why they had it in red.
I think pretty much.
Obviously the red OG Ranger.
Right, but
Pretty much either a mix of a wardrobe would mostly comprise of like wearing a t-shirt over a like flannel or zip up hoodie.
Okay.
I give thumbs
Over?
up at
Did you say
anything flannel.
over or under?
Over. Well, yeah, it would be a t-shirt with a flannel and or hoodie over the
Okay.
t-shirt.
Got it. I was thinking that at one point he walked out with the t-shirt over the flannel or a hoodie.
I mean, he would inside be like, oh wait, no, these pockets are this over shirt has pockets.
Yeah. So you have like this red hoodie, white t-shirt, anything on the red hoodie? Anything like in particular? Is there like flashes of blue on it or anything like that? Or is it pretty just standard?
I imagine it would have like some kind of like a brand on it.
Yeah, like your standard Old Navy or like a patch.
Yes, this is something like that or like a brand patch.
Okay. So you have like this blue Old Navy patch on there as well. As you sort of come out, settled on your look, you hear crashing at the front door of the store. You look over and there's people like banging on the windows, trying to get in with a very red look in their eyes, almost angry.
Oh.
And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh,
Thank you all
God.
for
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you all
Dang.
for joining us on this episode of Astro Rebels. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Well, they will.
Bye bye, everyone.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Bye.